Okay, sorry this video is up so late, but I've had the cousins. Okay, let me start over. I went to my grandparents yesterday, Saturday, my day for a video. It's a 5-hour drive there, so I got up super early, got in the car, had to drive over to my grandparents, where my cousins are, my aunt and uncle are, my grandma and grandpa are, my mom, that guy's staring at me, my mom and dad are, my dog is, I am, so it's just way too crowded. I can't get any privacy anywhere. Thankfully, though, the cousins and my aunt and uncle left today. So I should be able to get this video up pretty soon. I'm walking the dog as an excuse to get outside and make this video. Unfortunately, right in front of the road where people can stare. But not too many people come by, so it's all okay. So, unfortunately, this is going to be really brief and not very well explained video about dysphoria. And so, starting off, dysphoria sucks, and you get it a lot when you're trans. You become really uncomfortable with your body, changes you're going through, puberty, anything like that. I'd say my top 3 for me are my voice, so it's pretty low. I just still have to watch it all the time, especially when I laugh, because my voice can get kind of higher when I laugh. When I, yell and shout, my voice probably sounds most like a guy when I yell and shout. But when I laugh, I gotta be careful. My chest, that I have to make sure is flattened. And then period is probably the worst, but I will be taking shots to prevent that from ever happening again. So that's good. And I'll probably, because right now I'm taking birth control pills, which is a good, cheap option, I guess. And what they do is you only have your period once every 3 months, so 4 times a year. And so I should be having my period end of August. But I'm going to hopefully be starting shots before that, so I'll never have to have it again. That was awkward. So, one thing I have to say, or I think 2 things I have to say about dysphoria is the first one is that dysphoria does suck, and it's important to be personally comfortable with yourself. But something you also have to be careful of is make sure that, you're not hurting yourself. And when I say, don't bind so tight that you... That guy's staring at me too. Don't bind so tight that you leave scars, and obviously, you can't stop doing things at the beginning of when your comfort starts to go down. And what I mean by that is, for me, I never had really any health issues before any of this. I was never on too much medication or anything like that, I didn't have any sort of really bad health disability. So it was strange for me to start, doing all these things, taking pills, gonna be taking shots soon, to be binding, it was really weird. It was an odd adjustment. So you do have to realize that you could say you're gonna have to sacrifice physical comfort for mental comfort, but also, don't sacrifice too much of either one. You should be in the middle, because you're never gonna be completely happy with who you are, but that's okay, that's how it goes. Everybody who drives by is staring. Whatever, I'll get used to it. So the one last thing that I have to say is that you have to, I think the best thing anybody with personal uncomforts can do, everyone looks, but the best thing anyone who isn't happy with their body can do is just, if you want to, look cool, look like you're comfortable, then try to be happy with what you have, always focus on the better things when you can. Of course, there are times when you have to focus on the things that you need to fix, but you can't fix everything about yourself, and you might think that all the uncomforts you're feeling about yourself, when you're trans, think, oh, this is all because I'm trans, but every normal person, especially every normal teenager, experiences discomfort and experiences not being happy with their body because of peer pressure and whatnot, and feeling like they're not perfect. Thanks. Splash a puddle in me. Almost. It just rained here, and we had a blackout yesterday. That was crazy. But yeah, so try to be comfortable with who you are and be happy with who you are, and then other people will realize that. Because, there's the person who always obsesses over what they don't like about themselves and always talks about negative things. Oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not fast enough, I'm not good looking enough, But the more you try to be happy about yourself, the happier about yourself you actually will be. You can quote me on that. That sounds really cool. So anyway, I'm done there. Sorry, this is probably a really scattered video and a very late video. I apologize. I'll try to never make a late video again. So, yeah. Peace.